you
Yeah,
find, I mean, through that, through the market, you can find out what people are actually doing at home.
right, right. And
That's
and
crazy.
like I said, it was it was. I mean, we weren't buying anything because we were, there was nothing really open. Um, so luckily I have like I buy so much during like garage sale season that I have, storage unit that I can get into and start finding stuff, that I want to list.
Do
Now,
you
after all
have
your
the stuff?
costs, after
Uh, hey, do you have like what's at your house? Is that the only stuff you have on the internet, and then the rest you don't because you don't want
Ri-
to get to it?
Yeah, I just haven't got to it yet. So everything in my house is mainly listed
Oh,
besides what I'm working on.
very cool, very cool. So, okay, I love it, man. That means that says a lot. But here's another. Okay, you talk about storage unit. So all the money you're making, all right. So I'm going to say what you're actually ending up with is still a full-time income from home, even though it's part-time that you're doing. I
Right.
mean,
Right.
the net
And
profit.
and technically like well, even though everybody's buying, I'm buying stuff now and to resell. Like when the pandemic, first started, everything was closed, so nobody was really buying anything. Um, but we were still selling stuff. My store was still selling out. I think at one point, I had like maybe 1,300 items, and I think it
That's
came
okay.
down
That's why
to
we're home.
like 950 because it was just selling so fast, my inventory, and that's never
Wow.
happened. It
Wow.
was crazy. Um,
Wow. That's amazing. So here it is, COVID, everybody's freaking out, and here's your store is doing about 2 grand a week.
yeah,
Holy
yeah.
cow. Golly, gotta love the hustle. All right. So all right, so let's go in, let's shift a little bit of gears now. I want to talk about I don't know, do you got any more questions, Vic?
no, not really.
Okay, storage, real quick, storage. So obviously you have a cost of doing business. That means storage, you're going to buy more stuff, to get for inventory.
Right.
People don't have a lot of storage, but they want to start up. Okay, so let's put it this way. All right, are you at capacity now to not be able to grow anymore because of the storage that you have is full, what you got is
Okay, so
full?
so
I mean,
yeah,
what
that's a
kind of
good question.
situation is that?
So when I first started, I think I had, like I said, I had like 5 or 6 things, and I just kept them in the garage. I kept them in my little area, like by my tools and stuff like that. And then I started listing more. I might have had like maybe 25 things because eBay, when you first start out, the first 25 items are free. They give you stuff. You don't have, it's a free cost. They don't charge you for listing anything.
Okay, but they do afterwards, or
But yeah, they do.
okay,
The
so
more
there's some
stuff.
fees there. Okay.
Yeah. So the bigger store you have or more items you have, it'll be in your best interest to have a store because now your fees are going to go down
Okay.
because you got more listings available. Um, so in the beginning, I probably just had stuff in my garage, and I would, if once it's sold, then I would go in the garage, go find it, pack it up, ship it out. Then I started getting a little more stuff. That was probably like once I got to like 100 items, then I'm like, you know what, I got to move it to the basement. I got a big basement. I moved it to a small little room in the basement, and
Got it.
I think that got out to I probably got about 500 items, and then that room started to get filled up a little bit, but I still had room in
Okay.
there. But then once I got to like 1,500 items, that's when I had to switch, almost take over the whole basement. And
Okay. So what happened in your mind when that happened? I mean, here you are and you're going, "Oh my God, all right, man, this is getting bigger than I thought it would." I mean, what are you saying? Should I slow down or should I, hey,
no,
let me think
I
about
can't.
how
I just think I just gotta, let's just keep going. Let's just keep,
Okay, good, good, good.
let's see how, well, and like I said, when we were in the garage, even my wife,